Let's go. Welcome to the 126th episode of Dan Gheesling Plays Minecraft. Where we last left off, we needed to catch a quick dirt nap because we just got back from the manor. We finished up, we just got back from the traversing outside of the manor. And what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to demolish the original glass house. But also, one of the things I wanted to bring up real quick was the fact that, in the bottom of every episode, in the description, what you're looking at right now is the description below each episode. We had actually set some goals and completed goals. Look what we've done. We built the compound. We've put the second floor in the house. We built a fence around the compound. I don't know how. Oh, we did do that. We have built a lava moat 2 deep and made our first ever enchanting table. So I think it's time for some more goals. And one of the things we have yet to do is build a railway to the villagers. But in the comments of this episode, let me know some worthy goals you think we should do, and I'm going to add them in the future episodes in the description. And probably give me I'd say we'll probably start doing that around episode 130. We'll start doing some more community goals. So whatever ones you leave on this comments, you can expect to hear around episode 130, where maybe we start working on that. So in the meantime, we're going to destroy the glass house, and I wonder what happens. That stuff will just be floating, which we don't really want to do. Though it might be kind of cool to have 2 floating. Maybe we shouldn't. Should we worse? Yeah, we'll use this on it. Who cares? We may keep the pools floating, but we're going to destroy everything else. It would be nice to maybe have some TNT, but that'll get sloppy. So this is kind of a lot of episodes of work. This has been a staple. We've had some good times here in the glass house, and we've had some epic fails. And I think this is kind of like, if you ever watch like Survivor or any reality TV, this is like the episode when you see everyone kind of taking this is like the final 3 where everyone sits down and looks at the old torches and they reminisce about, things that happened in the past. And maybe we'll just use this. And, when we think about everything that's happened here, it's been a lot to take in. But I take this as a sign of progress. We've come a long way, and I don't think we can really reuse any of this. So we're just going to destroy it. Are we better with our fist? Yeah. We may leave the floating pools just for now, because I think that this may be the site of a future manor expansion. And since I'm guessing there's some guys under here. But let's go ahead and we're just going to destroy this. And, maybe for the community goals, or, on this episode, and the comments of this one, let me know what we should build here, because it's pretty much like we're gaining new real estate. We're gaining some waterfront property since we did move Herschel's farm, or we did move our farm/garden. It actually went from a garden to a farm, which it's just a sign of the overall progress that we've had here. And speaking of progress, one of the featured comments I did want to talk about here. This is from Chris. And Chris, a few episodes ago, I talked about Katy Perry singing about the Golden Coast. And he says, Katy Perry doesn't say going to the Golden Coast. Well, you, sir, there's a lot of things I will take correction on. Minecraft, I know I have a lot of work to do in my Minecraft knowledge. And, generally, I'm willing to take, honest criticism. But when it comes to Katy Perry, sir, you need to do your research, because there is a song where Katy talks about the Golden Coast, so you need to get your facts straight. But when it comes to me and Katy Perry, you, sir, can keep that comment to yourself, because that is false. And I say that jokingly, but not really, because it's a false statement. And she does say it, so maybe, sir, you should do a little Googling before you drop your Katy Perry knowledge. So from Katy Perry knowledge to destroying the glass house that has brought us so many memories, I think it's very fitting in terms of including the Minecraft music that is playing behind us. So I guess I could share with you guys a couple ideas I have for this space, considering that this is the storage room. and it's very intricately set up, and probably one of our finest achievements. There's a lot we could do, and I wish there was. For some reason, I thought this would go by faster, but really, it's not. Block by block, bit by bit, we're destroying faces. And maybe we can reuse some of the pieces. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll reuse those doors as like a paying tribute to the glass house or the greenhouse. And that's a lot of glass we're wasting. So we'll try to keep as much, some of the materials and reuse them, but we are gonna keep the pool for now. Because who knows, maybe we can make something cool out of it. Wow, this is a lot to destroy. I don't remember. I think it's, what is it, faster to build than it is to destroy? Let's see what we're doing. And we are going to do some serious research here and really do a good job excavating, because I don't like hearing those monsters. Look at this. Used to be Chucky's palace. It all started here, my friends. Let's just get this glass out of here and call it Rap City. So as we're destroying this, I guess some future ideas we could expand upon is definitely extend the manor. We definitely can extend the balcony for sure. What else can we do? We can maybe make some sort of underground storage now that we have the ability to go into an area that we know is going to be safe for the kids. And we actually need to get over there before we start destroying stuff. I would be interested to see what we can do and keep these pools still alive, because I think that's a big part of it. For some reason, I just feel like these pools could be the one lasting thing. So maybe we I don't know. There's a lot we can do here. And I don't think it's going to hit us unless you guys have some epic commentary and some goals that we can add under the description. It may not come to us until we fully see the land fully kind of destroyed everywhere and around it. How about we're so close to death. But yeah, it's fairly interesting. I just don't know how this is going to play out. Good thing we do have stacks of dirt. We're probably going to fill this in as well. And you know, as we're punching all this glass, you wonder how our character is not getting bloody. You know, just, I guess because he's got very strong hands. We have diamond hands. Let's fill that in, sir. There we go. Say goodnight, water. Good. The glass is almost gone. Almost have a nice building block to success here. It's been a journey. You know, this greenhouse has provided good times. It's been the worst of times. It's been the best of times. But ultimately, this is nothing other than a sign of progress. The fact that we're able to get rid of this like a champion makes it worthwhile. And here's another door we can hopefully salvage. And we definitely want to keep, that was Chucky's door. So this is Chucky's door. We'll keep in the bottom left corner. Did I just hear some eggs pop out? So we're going to definitely use Chucky's door for something very important. I don't know what that is just yet, but there's some bad mamma jammas down here. And let's fill that in. I don't think any have survived. There is one surviving member of the Thanksgiving Day Massacre. Talk about... And maybe we should massacre it with the Thanksgiving sword. We're going to use the sword once, and then we're going to put this back into our room. That's what we're going to do. It's only fitting that we destroy the remainings. Any of them. And let's see what we got down here, because there are clearly some areas that we've neglected down here. Where are they, though? That is the question. It's coming out of our left ear, so they're this way. I remember we had like a little chicken. There are a few chickens that got buried here. This is like digging up, you know, going through your grandparents' attic or basement. There we go. And what are you gonna find? A few strays here. Whoa, that's a mini. What is that red stuff? Alright, you sir, die. I think that's it. Let's fill this in while we have the chance here. Do a little sloppy fill in, but that's okay. Alright, fill this in as much as possible. How about that the little guy spawned in here? Let's go ahead and fill all this in. At some point I'm sure we will dig this out again, but for now we're gonna say one final goodnight to the chicken dungeon because it's caused us so much agony and pain. So let's fill this, give this a proper burial that it deserves. Could we dare say the chicken dungeon's funeral? I don't know if I'd go that far, but let's just fill it in the best that we can so that no monsters spawn in here. And speaking of monsters, I know people call monsters mobs, but that's just never been a fan of that, calling them mobs. Because a mob to me is like a mob of people, or like the mafia. To me, that's like what a mob is. Not whatever we're dealing with here. So let's maybe we fill the rest in with homegrown dirt. I don't know. Alright, so, but for now, we have our floating pools. We have a few stray blocks here. Let's knock these out. And then we're going to do a quick survey of the area just to see what we're left with. Oh, that's a lot. You die, sirs. Alright, that looks like it's probably pretty important. So we're just going to leave that as such. We got to get rid of this pool of water. So let's go ahead and get some dirt. I think at some point we need to have a door here. What if we make this like Chucky's door? We'll make this Chucky's door for now. The door of Chuck, so we can get in and out of here. And let's get a couple stacks of dirt and get this cleaned up. Do we have a shovel? We do. That'll be our last iron shovel we ever use in here. Use Chucky's door to fill the rest of this in here, because time is now. If not now, when? Fill that in, sir. And yes, I'm well aware that, you know, although we are kind of filling this area in, at some point we're probably going to end up digging it back out, but I just want us to eat here so we don't die. I literally, one of, I'd say, probably my biggest problems with Minecraft, or, you know, not a problem with it, it's just I totally neglect the health. You know, it's, I guess not unlike real life. You get tied up in something, you forget to eat lunch, and same goes for us here. So let's, I at least just wanted to give us a flat palette to work with here. And also make sure there are no monsters in the process. Take another stack of dirt, high society dirt, and we should be able to fill this in relatively quickly. It seems like it's much easier to destroy or to build than it is to destroy. Thank you for that, sir. All right. We're gonna start from the bottom and just give us a nice flat surface. It's like there was nothing ever here, which is a sad thing to think about, because this was an area of life that we're gonna keep that just for the memory of Chucky. That was Chucky's step. All right, let's go and get a little bit more dirt here. Love that to fill itself. Use the Chucky door. And I wonder how many people have been wanting me to actually build a door here so we can get in and out with ease. But I know that another issue we're going to come up with here is things spawning. So because before we had it, I think, properly lit up, and since now we do not, we could actually run into some danger here. But let's, Chucky's stoop just got covered up. Let's go ahead and fill this in as best as we possibly can. Thank you, sirs. This is all signs of progress. Remember when the chickens kept running out on us because we didn't have an adequate entrance in and out? Get that out of here, sir. And there used to actually be a what do you call it? The chicken sacrifice scarecrow. Man, it all happened here. Now it's just all going to be an erased memory. And maybe that's for the better, because I think whatever we build here is going to be epic. Maybe this is the start of where we put the delivery minecart to the village. I don't know. I just don't know how many resources it's going to take for us to build a minecart all the way to the village, or a railway. It's going to take a lot, but is it worth it in the end? I don't know. We may have to reevaluate that community goal. Let's go ahead and get a few more stacks of dirt so we don't have to keep coming back in here. But really, I just kind of use that as an excuse to keep using Chucky's door, because it's kind of bittersweet here to fill this area in. But Chucky was the only chicken that survived. He's actually one of the few animals that survived the great slaughter of the Thanksgiving Day slaughter. But I was going to say he won't be the last, but he actually is the last. And he's been a good friend. And I hope that Chucky one day will remember that he was here since the beginning. That's crazy. I may actually go back and watch one of the first episodes when we first find Chucky and see how far he has actually come. Alright, so I think we're just about done there. This is going to bother me. So let's pop those out real quick. This is going to bother me, but I don't think those stone steps will. Should we just make it? I guess we should start with some clean. I want a clean green palette to work with here. So let's go ahead and fill that in. If we have any torches, we can drop them. Let's do that, just to light it up and prevent any future issues here. And there we have the expansion. I don't know what's going to happen in the expansion, but I'm going to rely on you guys. We're not going to work on the expansion until episode 30 or 130 or so, because of I want to see what you guys want to do with it. So with that being said, make sure to leave that in the comments below. And this is something we don't want to forget about. So let's go ahead and put this here. That is our memorial to the Thanksgiving Day Massacre. That is the only surviving thing from the greenhouse, including the pools of gloriousness. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you can let me know by hitting the like button. Also subscribing for daily Minecraft. I'll return tomorrow with some more action. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks.